I have observed many students and even myself going through this dilemma of exams where you and I as a student have messed up with most of our exams. We have this fear that we have messed up with most of our exams. Maybe they have gone pathetically bad in terms of your performance. As per your expectation, it wasn't fulfilled. And we suppose we have this very last exam which is left to attempt. Now, what kind of thought process you find yourself in when you have this very last exam to be attempted? Now I'll tell you very common scenario of thought process when we have this very last exam to attempt and when we have messed up in most of our prior exams. Very common thought process is what I can do with this very last exam by just preparing well, or what this very last exam can brought to the percentage or to the overall marks even if it goes well. Very logical question, but really not, because you don't really know that it may or may not go well, but what control you have is to prepare it well. Now this anxiety of what will happen when my marks is out, to my parents, to my peers and colleagues, what bad personality I will show up to them in terms of academic. Now this anxiety and fear within do not really allow us to give our 100% in this very last exam. And this is very heart touching to me when students see themselves doing really bad in their favorite subjects, even just because of anxiety and just because of fear that they had for other exams. Even if you do not have any one particular subject, but I know you must have this one teacher to whom you like the most, and even if you don't like the subject, but you like to perform well in that teacher's subject. I know it, and that was the case with myself also once, and I was really fearful in that zone, to be honest. Therefore I'm recording this video, what I have just changed in my mindset, in my thought process, that really worked tremendously well in my performance. Even if it is the last exam, you have to give it the best shot so that this very last exam can pull your percentile or percentage for your overall performance. Even if your other two or three subject has gone really bad, the one idiom I would say, all is well that ends well, ant bhala to sab bhala. I have gone to last exams with this same thought process, and many times it works, especially in terms of in the duration of preparing for this last exam. When you end something, when you end a process with well, with a good approach, with good preparation, there is high chance that you do the overall process much better, because this very little effort do show the result, or may show the result. So don't lose hope. I know it is not logical to say all is well that ends well, but this very last effort do supports your overall maybe marks or percentage. It does support, it does lift your percentage or lift your marks, it does. And the second thing I would say, apart from this idiom all is well that ends well, the second is, if you cannot be confident, then please don't be underconfident, or don't underestimate your last preparation or effort. Don't do that. I have done this mistake several times and learned from it, and apply other tactics of being confident. Even if you are not confident, just try some logic, try some reasoning. Why cannot I cannot prepare well and can give a good effort to this very last exam? Why can't you? There is time of, of at least one day or of one night. Take out some important topic and just try to read it. Try it, the important topic. Try whatever you can, and go with logic and reasoning that there is chances that you can do well. There are chances that you may not do well, but there are equal chances that you will do well. So why you are underconfident? And I have heard many people says that while you are in competitive exam, just be underdog. I do not believe in it, and it has never worked for me to be underdog. Even if you cannot be confident, just be logical and reasonable that it may or may not go well. This is the very fine line to be in. Or the best case scenario can be, you can be little overconfident. You can be, it works. This overconfidence zone when you are sitting in the exam tells you that you are in the best position to try this exam. You may not be, but you have in your head that you are in your best preparation. You are in your best position to attempt this exam. And on the other hand, your underdog or underconfidence thing will just drain your energy in terms of your leveling up your anxiety, leveling up your stress. What if I messed up again? What if my result goes down and I lose this competition within inner circle of friends, which happens many times? Hell, be overconfident, or even if you cannot be overconfident, just be logical that there are chances that you can do well in it. So give it the very best try to your last exam, even if you have messed up in 2 to 3 subjects of exam. Don't lose hope and be confident. Or even again, I'm repeating, even you cannot be confident, just try to be logical, try to be reasonable. Just see the reality, see the hope to have the good scenarios in it. And whenever you have this dilemma that you cannot do well, just flip the coin. There is one possibility that you can learn. There is always this possibility. As soon as you flip the coin, there is one possibility that you can learn at least. And never ever have this thought that can I just miss the exam, or I should not attend this exam. No, or even the test. You cannot, you may hide from your parents this marks of that test or exam, but you should attempt it. Please do not just get fearful from these exams only. There are lots of things to be fearful of and to overcome those. So don't make the exam and the fear of exam a really big thing in your head than it really is. Don't make it a big fuss for yourself. Just try to read the important topic. If you have time, complete the syllabus. I know I have messed up in few of the exams just because I didn't pay much attention to the whole syllabus and just miss out on most of the syllabus which was given in the exam. So try to be very much attentive in terms of syllabus. What are the important topics and how can you attempt your exam really better? Try to fix all those problems and leave the marks and your outcome aside just for some moment or for the moments in which you are preparing. I know you cannot get out of your head in terms of your outcome. I know you are very much insecure about your marks, about your doing well in your exam. And those of you who do not worry about your studies, academics and your marks, good luck. But doing not so well in academics, I know, affects your confidence, affects your self-worth within yourself. But I'll highly recommend you to pick one or two subjects and try to attempt your effort there. Even if you do not affected by the marks and the academic results, I'll highly recommend you to even pick one or two subjects to make effort and study those subjects so that you can build up some inner confidence at least in academics, so that you can have confidence within yourself that you can do well in other places, other positions of your life. Believe me, doing well in academics do give a push in terms of your confidence. Give it a shot to your last exam or to your second last exam and have a reasonable and logical mindset towards it. Don't make it a big fear than it really is. For today, this was it. Keep learning and keep exploring.